Have you ever felt like an island, surrounded by people yet somehow disconnected? Imagine standing in a crowded room, the laughter and chatter swirling around you, but you still feel an ache of loneliness deep within. This paradox of feeling alone in a sea of humanity is something many of us grapple with, and it often shapes who we are in profound ways. Today, we're diving deep into the complex interplay between loneliness and our identity, exploring how our connections or lack thereof define us. Let's start with a story. Picture Sarah, a bright and ambitious woman in her late 20s. She has a fulfilling job, a lovely apartment, and a vibrant social media presence. On the surface, Sarah seems to have it all together. Yet, beneath that polished exterior lies a persistent feeling of loneliness that often leaves her questioning her place in the world. Despite her busy life, Sarah often finds herself scrolling through her phone, looking at pictures of friends hanging out together, and feeling that familiar pang of isolation. This paradox of being surrounded by people yet feeling utterly alone is something many of us grapple with, often shaping who we are in profound ways. Psychologically speaking, loneliness isn't just a feeling. It's a complex emotional state that can influence our thoughts, behaviors, and overall well-being. Researchers have found that chronic loneliness can have serious repercussions on our mental health, contributing to anxiety, depression, and even physical health issues. It's fascinating, though, that loneliness can also serve as a catalyst for self-reflection and growth. It pushes us to confront who we are at our core, beyond the roles we play in our daily lives. Let's take a moment to reflect on what loneliness really means. It's not merely about being physically alone. It's about feeling disconnected from others, yearning for deeper relationships that resonate with our true selves. This feeling can arise from a variety of situations: moving to a new city, ending a relationship, or simply finding that the friendships we once valued no longer fulfill us. When we're lonely, it's easy to fall into the trap of self-doubt, wondering if there's something wrong with us or if we're simply unworthy of connection. One of the key reasons we experience loneliness so acutely is our inherent need for social interaction. We are, by nature, social creatures. Studies show that social interactions release oxytocin, the bonding hormone, which fosters feelings of trust and intimacy. However, when we lack meaningful connections, our bodies miss out on this hormone, leading to feelings of emptiness and disconnection. It's a reminder that our well-being is deeply intertwined with the quality of our relationships. Now, let's circle back to Sarah. In her search for connection, she often turns to social media, hoping to feel a sense of belonging through likes and comments. While these digital interactions can provide a fleeting sense of validation, they often leave her feeling more isolated. Research indicates that heavy social media use can actually exacerbate feelings of loneliness as we compare our real lives to the curated highlights of others. This constant comparison can distort our self-image, leading us to feel inadequate or unworthy. So, how does loneliness shape our identity? The answer lies in how we respond to it. For some, loneliness can ignite a desire to seek deeper connections. It can push us to explore new communities, engage in activities that resonate with us, or even seek professional help to understand our feelings. On the other hand, for others, loneliness can lead to withdrawal and a sense of hopelessness, causing them to retreat further into isolation. This struggle is where the concept of identity becomes crucial. Our sense of self is often tied to our relationships, and when those connections falter, we may find ourselves questioning our worth and place in the world. To understand this dynamic better, let's delve into the psychology behind identity formation. Erik Erikson's theory of psychosocial development highlights that our identities are shaped through various stages, each defined by specific conflicts. One crucial stage is intimacy versus isolation, emphasizing the importance of forming meaningful relationships. When we navigate this stage successfully, we cultivate a sense of belonging and self-esteem. However, if we struggle with loneliness during this phase, we may develop a fragmented sense of self, feeling disconnected from who we truly are. This is where self-reflection comes into play. Engaging in practices like journaling or mindfulness can help us navigate our feelings of loneliness. By taking time to explore our inner thoughts and emotions, we can begin to unravel the complexities of our identities. What truly matters to us? What brings us joy? These introspective questions can guide us toward fostering connections that resonate with our authentic selves. Moreover, finding purpose can serve as a powerful antidote to loneliness. Engaging in meaningful activities, be it through volunteering, pursuing hobbies, or embarking on personal projects, can help cultivate a sense of fulfillment. When we immerse ourselves in passions aligned with our values, we often attract like-minded individuals, fostering connections that alleviate feelings of isolation. Remember Sarah? After reflecting on her loneliness, she decided to join a local painting class. Not only did this reignite her passion for art, but it also connected her with fellow creatives who understood her struggles. Slowly, she began to build meaningful relationships that enriched her life and sense of self. Another crucial aspect of overcoming loneliness is practicing self-compassion. When we feel isolated, we can be our own harshest critics. Learning to treat ourselves with kindness and understanding is vital. Dr. Kristen Neff, a leading researcher in self-compassion, emphasizes that being gentle with ourselves during tough times fosters resilience. Instead of punishing ourselves for feeling lonely, we can acknowledge that this is a universal experience, a part of the human condition. This shift in perspective can be liberating, allowing us to embrace our emotions without judgment. As we explore the intricate relationship between loneliness and identity, it's essential to recognize that we have the power to reshape our narratives. We can choose to view loneliness as an opportunity for growth rather than a hindrance. By cultivating awareness and actively seeking connection, we can transform our experiences, turning moments of isolation into pathways for self-discovery. Before we wrap up, I want to hear from you. Have you experienced loneliness, and how has it shaped your identity? What strategies have you found helpful in building meaningful connections? Your insights could provide valuable perspectives for others navigating similar challenges. Let's create a supportive space where we can learn from one another. If you found today's discussion thought-provoking, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more content that empowers you to navigate life's complexities. Together, we can explore the depths of human experience, uncovering wisdom in our shared journeys. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of loneliness and identity. Remember, while loneliness can be a challenging experience, it also holds the potential for profound self-discovery and connection. As you move forward, may you find the courage to embrace your feelings, seek authentic connections, and cultivate a sense of belonging. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other.